Hello, welcome to Ed Media. Today, it is video 2 of my TPOT video series where I rank all members of each team. In this video, I will be ranking all members of the strongest team on Earth. The team is pretty good. The base of the team is that this is basically the hated characters all in one team to improve them, I guess. I think this was a good idea since characters I used to hate like Eggi or characters I didn't care about like basketball are now characters I really enjoy watching. Before I get into the ranking, I would like to clarify that this list is very controversial since these are my personal opinions. So let's get started. At number 7, in last place we have Grassie. I literally hate Grassie so much, he is the worst character in the whole show, and this show has some really bad characters. All he does is say I'm Grassie, which isn't even funny. I seriously do not get why people love him so much. He really sucks. I do not get the hype. Yet he gets so much votes. Waste of votes, honestly. People say he got development, but that is not true at all. In TPOT 8, when he was with Snowball, people say that was development, but it really was not. All he did was follow Snowball's orders, and even then, they never did that again. Like they are still friends, but they never made Grassie do something ever again. He is back to saying I'm Grassie instead of sabotaging with Snowball. And the friendship feels so forced too. It doesn't make both of them better. So yeah, all Grassie does is just say I'm Grassie and that's it. Worst character on the team and on the show. Time for a hot take. At number 6 we have Snowball. Now, hear me out. But honestly, Snowball has been an extremely inconsistent character. Like I genuinely do not know how he is gonna act the next episode because I don't think the writers know how to write Snowball. Snowball was honestly great on the first 6 episodes of TPOT. He was such a team player and honestly, I would consider that development as he learned to work with others and help in challenges a lot. This was good. It genuinely felt like Snowball was redeemed as he learned to work with his team and help in challenges. But then, something happened. For some reason, in TPOT 7, he's back to its being mean and does not want to help Belle for some reason. What happened to being a team player? Then in TPOT 8, out of nowhere, there is this friendship with Snowball and Grassie. It felt forced. Like he was friends with Grassie but fought Pen and Eraser even though he has been friends with Pen and Eraser before. Snowball, what the heck? TPOT 9, he didn't really do anything. Then in 10, we still see the forced Grassie and Snowball friendship. I don't see how they're friends. I really don't. It feels forced. He is so overrated. Yeah, just an inconsistent character. Don't really like those. At number 5, we have Foldy. Foldy is so hated for just one thing she did that was over 5 years ago. She is not a bad character. Stop the Foldy hate, please. Anyways, yes, I like Foldy more than Grassie and Snowball. Why? Because of her potential. What do I mean by that? Well, instead of having a forced friendship, she works well with the team. Well, for the short time she was in the team. In TPOT 1, she didn't do anything but she worked well. In TPOT 2, she seemed to have a dynamic with Eggi. It looked like she had potential since she was also in the big argument at the end. It was clear Foldy would have an integral part in the team and had potential. But she got eliminated and never got a chance to shine. While there may be little reasons to like her, there is less reasons to dislike her as well. I had more reasons to dislike Grassie and Snowball combined than Foldy. So yeah, not many reasons to dislike her and had lots of potential and a good dynamic with the team. At number 4, we have Robot Flower. Before we talk about her arc, let's talk about how she was before her arc. She was shown to be a great asset to the team as she has great speed. She is shown to care about the game a lot. Not much about her other than just being competitive. TPOT 5 showed that she holds a strong opinion about being a robot. It seems she is insecure about being a robot because no one really cares about robots and just view them as machines. She confesses this in TPOT 7. She just wants to be liked. She just wants to be wanted. She just wants people to care for her and view her more than just a robot. I wish they focused on this more in her arc because she is getting lots of hate because of how mean she is right now, but it's not even her fault and she just wants to be wanted. And her being mean is not bad either. It is entertaining to see her acting like Season 1 Flower and is a pretty unique storyline. Yeah, I really don't see her acting like this as a problem. It makes her more entertaining. People need to know she is not choosing to be mean. Her personality literally got overwritten and is basically doing this against her own will. The only reason this is happening is because no one really seems to care about her because she is a robot. She just wants someone to care. No one really sees the depth in Robot Flower. That is sad since honestly this depth in her makes me love her. No one really sees her complex side, but hopefully in the future they do. At number 2, we have Basketball. Basketball has definitely gotten the best development in TPOT. She went from following 8-Ball to being a leader to her own team that she formed. She has actually done a really great job at leading her team. In TPOT 1, she had to quickly find a way to ensure her team won after Belle could not go back down. In TPOT 2, she was great at assigning jumps to her team. She was also in the big argument that happened towards the end of the episode. It was shown that despite being nice, she can get mad when someone can't do their job. It also shows she cares about the team since she did leave Eggi as leader while she was gone. And yeah, after that she was just a great leader, offering team strategies and other great ideas. She also has great dynamics. Her dynamic with Snowball is great. Not only do they have a rivalry, but they usually put aside their differences and work together for the team. But they stopped doing that after TPOT 2 basically. But she still has a great dynamic with him as he kind of acts as a co-leader. She also has a great dynamic with Eggi as they both usually talk team strategies too. And they also had a little rivalry about leadership shown in TPOT 2 and 5. Overall, she was a great character since she got development and was competitive and had great dynamics with her team. But her character hit a decline in the recent TPOT episodes and she is not the same as she used to be. She now just screams and worries about Robot Flower and honestly doesn't act as the team leader anymore. That's actually really sad and I hope they improve her soon and have her back as acting as a leader instead of always screaming and worrying about Robot Flower. Overall, a great character who has recently hit a decline. At number 3, we have Eggi. First off, I would just like to address the hate Eggi gets. She is so overhated. She really is not as bad as people make her out to be. I love Eggi because not only has this team made her really great with new dynamics, we also finally get to see her true personality. Eggi is rude and snobby, but not in an obnoxious way and seems to be one of the few mature characters like Tree and Katie. As stated in my ranking Death Pact Again videos, I love the mature characters. She can also be sarcastic and sassy as shown in TPOT 4 and 5. She was kind of like Lollipop, except less sassy and a bit nicer. She also is shown to want to improve. When she realized she messed up in TPOT 2, she made it clear that everyone needs to work better in the next episode. She really is not a bad character at all. While I said she is rude, it's not in an annoying way. She is only rude to obnoxious people like Snowball or when she is standing up for herself. I love her sarcasm and her being mature. But she does have flaws, like easy to cause conflict and usually gets annoyed of people easily. But flaws make characters better. And besides, these flaws make her more interesting. Let's talk about her dynamics. In the 5 episodes she was in, she was like one of the main parts of the team. Obviously Basketball and Snowball have a bigger role than her, but she also seems to be a main part. She is shown to have a great dynamic with Basketball. They have both been shown leading the team in a way. They seem to be friends but also just have a little playful rivalry. Her and Basketball should have interacted more. Don't get me wrong, the scenes they were in together were great, I just want more. She also has a dynamic with Snowball where she is constantly annoyed by him and usually humbles him or makes a sarcastic remark. She is a great addition to the team as she did cause a huge conflict in TPOT 2, but without that conflict the team would not be as loved as it is now, to be honest. So yeah, that's why I love Eggi. At number 1, we have Belle. I won't lie, this is now my bias speaking as I love Belle and she is one of my favorites, but I will do my best to explain why she is number 1. In the team, we have been shown exactly what Belle's personality is. She is shown to be competitive, generally kind but can be rude, can be a bit sassy, and very dramatic. In TPOT 7, she was even shown to act as a leader when Basketball took Robot Flower to her laboratory. Let's talk about her role in the team. Belle is one of the more important people for her team because of her ability to hover. She can actually be very useful, if not be the most useful member on her team aside from Basketball and maybe Robot Flower. I think her competitive side makes me love her because she clearly cares a lot about being safe. She wants the team to win so much that she even gets in an argument with Basketball about not changing Robot Flower so she can win challenges for them. This shows she cares a lot about the game, that she is willing to let Robot Flower stay aggressive in order to win challenges. Honestly, I really love Belle because she is just charming. She is dramatic and I like that. She can have sass and some anger, but she is usually kind and just wants to win the challenge. Her being able to hover makes her unique and she just works well with her team. So I guess the reason why I like Belle is because of her dramatic personality, her competitive nature and willing to win so much that she causes an argument with Basketball. So yeah, that's my ranking. Lots of people will disagree since I'm sure I have many controversial opinions, but I take pride in that. I was willing to share my controversial opinions, so now I want to hear yours. Please share your list down below and I may even reply giving my thoughts. Also, do consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing. Thanks for watching.